In ancient times, the sacred mountain was sealed by the dwarf deities with 5 powerful.
Let's skip that boring part and let's dig into business. I need your help.
Hey, where am I? This is a bit different from what I visited earlier.
Hey, come here quick.
Oh, me?
Yes, you.
How dare you to interrupt my story? I am the mountain.
Well, as I was saying, this is the Misty Mountain and has 2 things about it. One, it's filled with golds and diamonds. And there is some kind of weird magic.
What was the last part?
Instead you can mine any dwarf streams, and all you need is a pickaxe.
Any dwarf streams?
Hello, everyone. Good Monday to you. I hope that you're doing well and you hope that you had an amazing weekend. Today it's Monday and we're back for some more mining action. And we're here today to discuss some of the topics. So it will be for today organizing your work. So welcome everyone. Again, hope that you have an amazing weekend. And Gibesh, welcome. How are you doing today?
Hey Bruno, I'm good. Hey fam, let us know how you're doing in the chat. And yeah, all good. Though I see my mouse. Interesting. Why? All right, all good.
Write in the comments how you're doing today and how your weekend went and what are you expecting to achieve this week as well. So I want to give a warm welcome to everyone that has already joined us now. We've got 322 confirmed in the house. We've got Go West, Breezy75, Maxi, OG Shakespeare, Wicked YouTube, Mosquito, Noble, The Yoke is on you, Sid, Lyrical, CH, been a long time. Welcome back. Lyrical CH and MLD Tech. Welcome everyone. I hope that you're having an amazing day and I hope that it gets better from now. So again, we want to address that from Friday. We're sorry about not being able to stream. Actually, on that day, it was pretty much chaotic. Some events that happened during that day that made the stream not possible. So we apologize for that if you made yourself with available time to be here on the stream and we did not make it. So what do you want to make it up is that we're getting into the 21st of March, which will mark 1 year since we have opened up our socials live, and we will have that multiplier wheel back again on the screen with some crazy, crazy good prizes. So stay tuned for that. But also today, we will be giving away one more of these mascaras made by Vox Machina Studios at the end of the stream. So make sure that you're filling up the pickaxe owners. If you do own one pickaxe and you get access to that one, which is in a private tab that you can access in our Discord server. And by the end of the stream, we will be raffling another mascara by Vox Machina Studios in the end for our minor club to our pickaxe owners. So stay tuned for that. Well, hey, welcome everyone. How are you doing, Hodlil? Thank you for coming. Sparky Snickle as well. The Seven Summits Mountaineer. Hey, PG. How are you doing? Hello. Welcome, King of Crypto. Cold Cuts of Cheese. Bart Z. How are you all doing? Welcome, welcome. And hope that you're having an awesome and amazing Monday. So for this week, we have something very cool happening. Well, actually, we have a lot of cool things happening. And I'm happy that we finally get to sort out some of the news that we've been building, that we've been doing, and we will start to have those rolling out soon to you. So it kind of feels good that all of this that we've been working on the background, all of this that we have been developing, that finally we're able to roll it out for you. But before we get into all of that, I would say, Gibash, I do have a challenge for you for today's stream.
Yep.
He's like, okay, what's up? What you're thinking on? So we know that we did review all of our logics regarding just focusing now on the quests. So all of that was done, and we have to make sure that nothing is broken. All is working as intended. So there was regarding indicators, streamline of logics, of quests. So now they're not open all at the same time. They only open once you finish some part of the quest, and then we'll unlock the other, and so on, so on, and so on. So what I want you to try is to see if it's possible to do all the quests in this map under 2 hours. So it will be kind of a speed run. But let's see how it goes, and let's take note if we find anything that's not working or that it's bugged.
Yep. All right, so I already did start a little bit. But yeah, I will try to leave some time in the chat. So not in the chat, in the, how do you say
dialogues?
The dialogue in the screen. So maybe just a few of you could like spot any typos, though I will be quite fast on those. And if you see it, tell us. But yeah, I will try to do this quite fast.
Live review of typos. Sounds good. I like that idea too. And Hallowell, thank you for the raids. How was your day going? And I'm happy that you keep doing all of these streams, gathering all the sand fam, and kind of it feels like you're gluing everyone in between of any other stream that's happening. And we're very fortunate to have you to keep everyone in the party, keep everyone in the streams, and just keep raiding everyone as well. Thank you. You're a very, very valuable member to this community. And I'm sure that I don't speak only for myself. Okay, so for today, we're going to be mining. Please fill it up those 2 forms. We have one form, which is for pickaxe owners, and we have another form, which is general for everyone. I do hear myself double during this stream. We'll have to see what's happening. But givers, don't worry about it. I just send this in. If I do get myself a bit lost, is because hearing yourself double and talking at the same time, sometimes your brain does weird things like, okay, where did my thought went to? Because you're like hearing yourself in your head at the same time. Okay, now for today, the topic that we want to discuss about while we're mining and while Givish is also going to do all of these quests to make sure that all of them are working, is about organizing your work. So usually Mondays are not only just to do these tests on the map that we usually play the game. Oh, poor. The guy that's sending good luck, you're killing him. Damn it. No more good lucks from that dude. Welcome, SSK Wolf. Been a long time. Hey, Sir Dario, how you doing? Hey, good to see some old members coming back to the streams. Okay, so organizing your work. And what I want to say is that we divided our streams. So we do stream on Monday, we do stream on Wednesdays, and on Fridays. And we kind of had to, or felt the urge to separate those streams into different topics. So do they have a theme and we can actually get some information to you, or actually we can have some brainstorming together as well? And just about, if just not have the stream only about mining and reviewing the same map over and over again, which we have been streaming for since May, so it's like 1 year that we've been in this Misty Mountain. We're not tired of it. We just feel like there should be more stuff, more content, or more information that could come from it. So having that said, we divided our streams to have Monday, which is about mining, and we do discuss some topic that would be related with game design. And let me take a look. So we did discuss today we want to discuss about organizing your work in a point of view from a creator or a developer side. We had a talk about customization. Then we had a talk already about economy. We had a discussion about, I do have to scroll on my agenda to look back on all the topics that we have already discussed about. So bear with me. And unfortunately, so we did talk about royalties as well, which was a very interesting talk, I'd have to say. Hey, 7 Summits, don't worry about it. And thank you for joining and just for saying an hello. We appreciate you. Have a great day yourself. So for Monday streams, what we want to have is just to discuss about different things about the game. So that is not working? Still bright?
No, all good. All good.
Okay. All right. So for Mondays, we do want to save that spot to talk about game design, which is something that we are very fond. We study a lot of it, and why not, if there's stuff that we find, share with you and share that knowledge as well, that we find it interesting or that we find it useful. As we all keep growing together, the more information that it's out there, I think it will only strengthen the whole ecosystem, and it will only bring more things for the Sandbox community. So for Wednesdays, we do save that stream just to have our Lucky Miner program or Lucky Miner show, which we dedicate pretty much all of the stream just to mine and to raffle pickaxes. So there's a couple of things that are not done. So you are able to talk with those, but you're not able to get the quest from those. So that comes part of the streamline that we want to do. Now, the other thing that we still need to fix is the part where it says press E to talk and it does not say anything. So we're going to create some sort of switch button that, while the quest is not active, it's going to trigger you some sort of talk. And once the talk gets active, it will activate that switch and trigger all the other dialogues, let's say. So that part is not done. Probably you're going to speak with him, but it should not trigger the quest. Hopefully. It did not. But it has an exclamation mark. Kind of funky. You can repeat it, but maybe it's not unlocked yet. Okay. So that's the final parts that we still need to adapt in this map. And it's probably the last thing that we have to do in here. Oh, you did made it. Okay, that's visit Ojo, but it did not unlock. Oh, it did unlock. Yes, perfect. Now it's working as intended. So yeah, that's the last things that we're doing. As you can see, now we have the correct exclamation marks, interrogation marks into place into the NPCs where they should be. And yeah, that's what we want to test here live with you to see if all of this is working as intended. So Givesh is going to try it out, do his best to see if we can complete all the quests in 2 hours, which also will be a good indicator to see what would be the average playtime if you're just trying to do all the quests very fast. Okay, coming for today, we'll save the raffle maybe a little bit later for the stream. And we'll talk about organizing your work. We did also talk about there was one stream that we had that we also talk about organizing or streamlining the work. Do you remember, Givesh? It's not the first time that we actually scratch on this topic.
Yeah, probably.
When were we talking about it? don't quite remember when was it. But okay, don't worry. So
No, this is no.
What?
Now when there is a resource dropped, which is a quest item, it also has a indicator. So
Oh, that is good.
yeah, that's nice. Another sand, please.
Just one more. I'm quite curious and happy, let's say, to see all these changes. That's not a quest item, but that's a good item.
Yeah, indeed.
I don't mind with non-quest items.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Right
yeah,
here.
that's cool. That's rad.
Yeah, and it looks good. Yeah.
It becomes more self-explanatory, let's say. It just
Yep.
basically makes all the game easier. So we did make a test into GameMaker 0.8, and we opened this map on 0.8. Where to start? Givers, you did not check it yet. You're just going to be like, whoa, is this the same map? So colors, contrast, that's the first thing like you'll notice. You're like, what happened to the color palette? Like everything is different in here. So all the colors are much more vibrant. We still have to put that foggy effect, which does affect a little bit on how. So I was able to log in and not have any fogginess, let's say. So it was kind of everything was here. It has this misty area. On that one, it was pretty blank. Let's call it like that. So the colors were all very vivid and very live. Also, emissive lights. We do have a lot of emissive lights in this mountain, I have to say. I was not aware that we had that many lights. And actually, the colors from those rooms and the crystals, they look a bit different. So they have much more contrast. And for example, the blue one does look more like violet. The yellow one, it looks more orange. And the green actually looks green.
Yeah, the colors is a thing in Sandbox and Vox Edit.
But hey, I'm not saying it looks bad. I'm just saying it looks different from what we're used to.
But it's
very
strange
soon
that it happens. For example, for those who minted their things, so the colors also change. Maybe that's cool, but yeah.
I think that contrast, it's different. So everything is much more vibrant. Textures also very much more. It looks with more definition. Everything it has much more. It looks newer. You know, I don't know how to express, but it looks like a upgraded version just from the graphics itself. Now, in terms of the logic, I thought it would be very, very broken. I have to be honest. I was like, damn, I'm scared just even to mine. I don't know what will be happening. But hey, actually, I was very surprised. I got able to start the quests, do everything like you're doing. I was mining. The only thing is that feel like it's a bonus mining because you know the only bug I've seen so far. So logic also works so far very good, very stable. I think even much better than this version that is 0.7. But I would consider that like the bonus version because it would drop an educational material and it would drop a price every time. So it's like a guaranteed. It would always have a guaranteed price on that one. I was like, okay, this is not what's supposed to happen. But if this is the only bug that I'm finding, that is not bad. So it should not be that hard to fix, I would say. But yeah, that was it. It was all working all right. And I was very happy with that. By the way, how's your frames per second now? We did already make some optimizations here. 20. It feels like normal, right?
Yeah, on my end, when I think there's quite a lot happening. Yeah, I think that 20 is about medium when I'm streaming and recording. Yeah.
So not bad. I'll check it afterwards when we're not streaming how higher it goes. But hey,
I
not
do quite a
optimization.
bit of a bit of improvement when I'm not recording. So yeah. Oh yeah.
But, So we kind of traded some the way that we were doing the logic. Some of the dialogue. So basically, just to keep a track, we were duplicating, and we call it ghost. So for example, this guy Ojil, we're just duplicating Ojil all the time and make it non-visible, non-collectible. And we're like, yeah, this is the NPC that has the dialogues. But again, it was like, yeah, although it's invisible, although it's no collisions, it's still there. It's an animated asset, and it's not only one. It's actually a lot of those. So, for example, only for Ojil, I would say that there's like about 20 dialogue lines in total, all across the whole tutorial, probably. So that's 20 animated assets. And as all we know, animated assets, they're heavy on the engine. So saving 20 animated assets there. For example, steel braids. Steel braids, I think it has like this also from 20 to 30 animated assets as well. We did change that into just 6 faced assets. So that's a huge difference right there. And I was curious to see what would be the improvements regarding regarding using these assets versus having a visible non-collision animated assets. So I was pretty much expectant that that would speed it up a little bit of the experience, let's say. So there's still some NPCs that still need that migration to be done. But Gibas, just from looking, this kind of seems like the logic is working faster. Dialogues are coming faster as well.
It seems like it.
Not confirmed, but it does seem like it. Okay. You already completed the geology quest, no? I know. They're still missing like 1 or 2.
Yeah. Though Ojil is giving me infinite infinite pickaxes.
Not bad.
Of
Well,
course.
they're not infinite. They're going to finish at some time. But yeah,
Alright.
that even it make it easier. Like, oh, I do have something there.
And very nice.
Nice.
Once I finished the 15, so before this educational sand did have a quest mark on it, and when I had enough, the quest mark disappeared. That's nice.
That's nice.
Yeah.
So despite from that, everything on 0.8 seems to be working fine. So I'm quite surprised and quite curious that actually we did not get that much changes, which is cool. But hey, I did not test it truly. It was not very extended. I was just more like that. But things that really got me amused and happy, emissive light. That just makes a whole new map in here, just from those emissive lights. And it looks really, really good. It looks crazy cool, I have to say. Like, for example, all of these lights in the village, they look super dope. For example, in the windows that we have on the house, super dope as well. I can imagine nighttime in here.
Yeah, so I did try to change the environment when, well, in 0.7 you still have a little bit of opportunity to do that. Of course, 0.8 has a lot of more on that side, but you could still like get a dark feeling with 0.7. And yeah, a lot of things are emissive. And actually, if fog and emissiveness is working together, that would be really cool.
Yep.
But yeah, we will see.
That is true. That will create like that beastie effect that we're looking and going after in this map. Of course, this is the Misty Mountain. It makes all the sense. It gotta be like that. So what other stuff? Oh, the runes. The runes look amazing. That emissive light. The rune on the red rune looks really good. The rune on the main gallery looks splendid. The earth rune, I have to say, I didn't tell much difference because probably it's the simplest one in terms of emissive light, and it's on the outside, at least during the day cycle. So I was not able to tell much difference. Maybe on the dark night cycle, it will show those green emissive lights much better. Also, the rune is on the city. also did not check that many differences. It's white emissive light. Maybe during the night period, it will show much more difference as well. And I'm missing one room, maybe, no. Then we have the small rooms. I did actually not check those. But I think you're going to love it, Gibash, by the way. If you have not tried it, you're going to love it. Sorry for the hold.
Yeah, the new engine, not the new engine, but improved engine really sounds cool. Can't wait to see this map on it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to look crazy cool. I'm also very excited. But okay. So let's talk about the topic, which is organizing your work. So as you know, on Mondays, we do like to talk about game dev things. And for today, our topic will be about organizing your work. So where to start? We have this has been quite a ride. And as you all know, we're big workers and also big studiers. And we do like to study everything that we're doing, or we actually want to know how to get better at stuff. So studying all of these kind of things, it's very important. And let's share a couple of those that we have found out with you. So to start with, we have been working on this map over 1 year, and also that was a learning curve from itself, just from the experience of building itself. We had, and I would say that probably the boss killer, which he does all these logic programming, or at least he was doing this logic programming all alone by himself for a long period. I would have to say that probably is the most organized of all. Gibash is very organized,
but not as much as Junior.
Junior just goes on to
next level,
level of organization.
Maybe 2 more levels. I'm not sure because
Gibbons is very organized, I have to say.
Well, I try to learn from Junior.
Yeah. Well, basically, I would have to give a kudos because if you talk about, let's call it, there's this famous word that they call it about company culture, so that kind of wording, like company culture, and I would have to give him the kudos, like he kind of installed that company culture in the Pickaxe Master, something like that. Okay, work has to be organized, yeah, but in terms of reality on actually how organized it is, it just made that revolution. So I kind of used from different, about, I don't know, maybe 5 programs until we actually reach one that we all like and we're all comfortable, like, oh, this is our place to go. Like, yeah, we really like, we all enjoy this working space. So okay, let's make a throwback in time, just to make a parallel, like in where we came from and where we have headed at and where we are today as well. So when we all started when you're working alone, it's quite easy to organize because you can keep everything in your head, and like as long as you remember everything that you have to do, you don't have to communicate with a lot of people, so you don't have to track work progress with anyone. So it's fairly easy to get everything in your head. Although you should take some notes for you to not forget stuff. But when you're working with the team and you're working multiple people on the same project, you cannot have everything in your head, because other members, they cannot be inside your head. So there must be a way to share information and to share what would be the progress track of everyone's work as well. That way, everyone knows what's been worked, what's the next step, who's working on what, and makes everything much easier to connect and to work with. Okay. So when we started to work all together, we had this first organization tool, which is a program called Trello. So which one of you have already used Trello before? And write in the chat if you know that program and you used it before, and also what's your feedback on it. So we did start with Trello, and Trello, it's like, I think that's a Kanban board, right? The technical word for those. So it has some sort of column that has like work in progress, to do, completed, finished, in review, and you can just move titles around those columns, which would be from the in progress, to do, to review, finished, etc. You just organize those tags into these different columns. So Lyrical CH does, Through Review also, me for sure, using a lot of different tools like for my work too. Okay, so we can see that Trello, it's a used organization tool, and at least 2 members watching in here use it. So that's one where we started. It felt like everyone could be invited. It's also a free tool, so it felt good, but it was not very intuitive for all of us. So it did not, although it can be very personalized, you can click on it and you can add tasks, and inside a task you could have like soup tasks and go on from there and keep adding events to it and track what's the progress. That's actually a nice way to track the progress, but it felt like it lacked something, especially for registering information. And I'm sorry for a little bit cold. Sorry.
Bless Bruno. Bless you.
Breezius also makes weekly and monthly plans for my work. Okay. So on Trello, it could organize the tasks and work, but what happened is that we were going towards into a very much how do you say in English, extended progress, track progress, let's say. So we're tracking like every small things, because it kind of gives you, since you can customize it so much, we're trying to put all the information, all the small details, and kind of felt a bit impractical after some time to track towards that way. And I'm sorry about this. Okay, just give me 1 second. I need to mute myself, and I need to get me. I need to take care of something in here that you don't want to watch this, and also you don't want to hear this. Gibish, I'm going to mute myself just for 1 second. I'll be right back.
Of course, yeah. All right, so I'm seeing that I'm able to spawn 2 usable things at one time, though I think this is a easy fix, but it's cool that it's possible. So yeah, this mechanic of consumable items is nice. For Lyrian Cal 86, Azure DevOps is better. I did not hear about that tool. I will try to look at it.
I never heard about that one as well. Azure DevOps. Okay. I think not. This is better now. Thank you. Sorry. Okay, so we're talking about Trello and organizing, and we were kind of over the top over it. And after some time, it just started to become not actualized. And whenever that happens, it's not good, because in terms of tracking the work progress, it kind of gets lost. So Trello was dying, and we're just, let's say, organizing the work on a daily basis. Like, okay, we have a task, let's complete it, and then move to the other task. And it was more like a manual type of organizing the work, like an agenda, just having the tasks or things that have to be done in a matter. So also agenda, it's also a good organizer as well. Okay, so after that one, Buzzkiller, it did make a track of his, so all of this logic that you see in here, it's actually registered in a organizing tool. And while Buzzkiller was doing all of these organization by himself, so all the messages that are sent, where they are sent, what do they trigger, what do they do, and where do they go, etc., etc., etc. This was all in it was all registered in some sort of programmer language, which is very cool and very organized for the person that understands it and that wrote it. But it would be some sort of foreign language for everyone else. It would be like, okay, I do understand what it's here. I almost understand what it's here, but at the same time, I'm not quite sure if I'm understanding what it's here. So it was a good tracking tool for him, but in terms of having interoperable with everyone else on the team, it kind of felt like it was hard. It was not easy. Buskiller did try, let's say, I remember like it traded like from 5 different tools. He used Notion, he used probably all of you know Notion as well and use Notion. What was the other ones? The other ones I don't remember the names actually. Some of them he just used like for 1 or 2 times and then he just changed it. Damn. Am I getting the call to you, Yuvish?
No, I'm sick too.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, you're sick too. Okay, today we're recovering. So be easy on us. We're doing our best. So that was it was around 5 tools that we're trying out, and he was just copying everything from one tool to the other. And he kind of felt, I think he was also trying to study the feedback, because every upgrade that he did, it reached to a place where it was like, okay, this is getting to a point that it's kind of, it was more based on image. When I mean image, it's a visual type of organization. And well, we came from a text type of organization where it was just lines and lines of text. It went to a more image orientated, where I could just watch there, and it made it had so it was a scrum board. It had like those thought trains or thought planners. I'm not sure what's the name, Givish. Thought planners, trains.
Maybe thought trees. I'm not sure.
Thought trees. Yes, I think that's the one. So it also had thought trees, and it became much mind maps. Thank you, Wicked YouTube.
Mind maps.
So it was much more visual, because it was like box with arrows pointing stuff to one place to the other, and it became more understandable. And then we've reached to a place where Buskiller found this program, which is the one that we have been using for quite some time now, and we all have adapted. So it was a program that everyone looked in and it was like, hey, I like this. Gibbers liked it. Everyone liked the program, let's say. And they're like, okay, if everyone likes this program, it's easy to use, easy to understand. And the best thing, it's easy for everyone else to understand what you're writing there as well. I think if you're trying to communicate and you're using a language, that program does provide the language it's easy for all of us to understand what's being written in there. And that would be the key thing in here. So if you're organizing your work, or you're organizing your team's work, it should be not, it does not matter what the program is. What does actually matter? It's a language that everyone understands it and everyone can communicate with it, so everyone can participate. Because if you do not understand the language, you cannot participate in that language. So that you don't understand and you cannot participate. It's simply as that. So that's the thing you should have in mind while you're working with someone else and you're trying to do these these team organizers all together. So I would say that is one important thing, which is to be in a language that everyone is comfortable, everyone understands, and everyone is able to talk within that language. So covering that barrier, which is language, usually it's a common language for many things, we can go into a step forward, which is now that everyone is using the same one. I think you finished the Dart quest. Oh, you're trying to get the... Okay, digging. Having that in mind, and we'll make an example. We'll show it to you after. Give us this last part.
Just tell me. I think all good. At the moment, I'm doing the boring part. How to say the boring, the heavy mining part.
The heavy mining part.
Yeah. Later on, I will try to do the main quest.
If you were ranking into the leaderboard, that would be the fun part. Well, actually,
yeah, that's the main part of the mining. Yeah, I did not meant to say boring. It's just probably that I'm just anticipating for the quest. So yeah.
Well,
just in that kind of sense.
When you're playing for a reason, or when you're playing just for a goal, which would be ranking into the leaderboard, it does give a difference. So here we're just trying to speedrun just to see if there's actually bugs. So we're not ranking for anything. We're just actually seeing if there's bugs on the map. So I would understand that part. Okay, so we want to share something to you, and after give us this complete this quest, we'll probably take a just a quick break from playing, just to share something else on screen and just to also raffle the first Lucky Miner for today. But we want to provide actually an example which makes it easier for you to understand what we're trying to bring it up here. So as you see, this one, it seems like it's already unlocked.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It did not have an exclamation mark before, right?
It did not. Yep.
Okay, perfect. Okay, here we go. Geology Quest 3. Let's try to unlock it, see what happens. Because you could, that one, you could complete it while doing all the others. But let's save it for after then.
All right. So
Okay.
let's stop right here.
Okay, sounds good. So regarding organizing the work, and since we're at it and we're talking about these ways that you could do, and we want to show, for example, how we do it internally in terms of wait, Bruno, finish organizing Givesh. I'm not sure I understand what you mean, Britius. So Gibbs already did this one. We'll just make it. I'll interrupt them. Then we'll go back to mining, do the quest, and we will go again into these boards to show just a little bit more. So yeah, we'll just try to make this dynamic. Let's call it. Okay. So here we have this map, which is regarding the quest organization. So in here we're doing the quests and we're testing.
Sorry, just a second. I will go off to take more tissues, but I will be right back.
Okay, no worries. So on this one, as you can see, we're doing the quests, and this is why we want to review the quests live with you. We took the time to actually spread those out. So not only we got to organize, but we actually got to register them. And like, we'll just quickly. Okay. Not being easy, fellas. Not being easy here. Okay, here we go. So as you can see, for example, in here, we have the first quest, which is the one we're doing right now. It's start mining. And you can see that the giver, which has an exclamation mark, it's NPC Ogil. And then we just have unlock, auto, the message, start mining. Ogil is the asker. It will launch. Then we have the type, which is a counter, death, the asset. This is the asset that we can search on really fast. Then it has a tag, which is rnd1.mineable, which is the tag that we have on those. Completion, auto, after completion, we'll send a message. So by this structure, anyone on the team can go here and just look at it and like, okay, I understand this quest. You could go into the game maker, you could open the rules tab, go into that same quest, and it just knows like, okay, these quests, I have to search for the asset mineable sand, and it does need to have the tag rnd1.mineable for it to work. So we know that the goal is death, so we have to kill that asset, and the type quest is counter, and we're counting it. The amount is equals to 1. So just from Reddit, okay, we already know it's the death counter, so we have to kill something, and it's only 1, so we only have to kill it once. We already know that the asset is mineable sand, so if we search on the game maker, we can find that asset, and we know we have to put the tag rnd1.mineable. So once we kill that asset, then this quest is going to be completed. And this makes a line of communication with everyone that it's easy to understand. And it's easy for everyone to also communicate in this language and to work with this program. How do I say this? So it's easy for everyone to express themselves, what they want to say through this program as well. So flowcharts. Thank you, J-Dog. I thought I was the only one that still did that. No, this is actually amazing, man. Flowcharts are very, very good, especially when you're organizing logic. Especially for game maker logic, this is very good. So as you can see, there's arrows that will also help you to navigate where everything goes. And in here, you can see that it continues. Then we have return, visit the geologist. On this one, it will unlock coming from the previous one, which was return to Ogil, talk geology, and then there's going to be wait for message, the goal prequest. This is the messages that we're sending by to make everything work. Then here, it will also helps to streamline all the quests. So you can see that, for example, Orin quests will only be unlocked after we finish the this ones, which will be after visit the geologist. So Orin Gogar is actually the blacksmith that we were just talking, that we just saw it, that it was unlocked. So having this type of structure, as you can see, now all the quests, they just become streamlined. You can see, I'm not sure if this is too small to see the arrows. God damn it! Whew! Not easy. So as you can see all the quests being streamlined from one to the other, and then unlocking new ones after some time. And then even the unlock quests will trigger new unlock quests. So it's like when you finish digging and digging, it will open the Joe Kill quest. And by finishing Joe Kill, it will open the climbing route quest, which is Burbeck, and the miner bag, which is Broses. And then from there, as you can see, it keeps going and going and going. On these ones, we have the geology quest, which is kind of a standalone quest from this one. And then we have the Den quest, which will go into steel grades, which is also some sort of standalone quest. So here on this mind map, as you can see, it's very easy for all of us to organize our work. Okay, just give me one quick second, one more time. I do need to do the same as Gibbs was doing. But yeah, Gibbs, you want to share also your experience regarding this program and how we talk within flowcharts and everything?
Yeah, so I use this kind of technique for quite long time. At least for me, it's very useful not to keep all of the ideas in your head and just putting them onto something. Maybe it's a paper, maybe it's a all you need is basically a paper or a stick and some sand. So it's tools are useful, but probably the best thing is to have a habit of just putting things into some sort of material and not having them in your thoughts, because once you we people are quite creative creatures, and once we are able to somehow put that into a reality, and maybe some other people could like join and also move together, then we kind of could like take people to space. So these kind of tools is essential, and probably tools are one thing which is changing, but the necessity of organizing and just communicating with others is the essential thing. um, and yeah, just finding a right tool for the right job is probably also very important, and right here is how we do it, but probably everyone has its own. At least I try to do that for map building. So for me, I use reference images and maybe some sort of idea of how I want to look, how I want this place to look. And these kind of trees also mind maps also really help with that. Basically, if I want to have a main gallery, a main room, some sort of, and I could also point that it has room. It has like 3 entrances. Maybe it has a shortcut. Maybe it has all of kind of things. And just putting those things onto some sort of paper, maybe it's a digital paper, but really helps also your thoughts to move on. So basically, for me, um, I don't know. For me, I know that I probably unable to hold that much kind of variables in my head. I quite and basically I usually forget them or do not consider them in the right time when I need to. So putting them onto a paper where I am unable to forget is very, very useful. Basically, why I'm doing this, unable to forget. So yeah, so basically you could all and also communicating with others. So yeah, that's about what I'm thinking. And the tools will probably change, and there will be always a better one, a next one, a better one, a better one in some sort of maybe way. But yeah, but the thing is to start to do that. Yeah, because um when you start to do something, you also gain experience, and start to do it better. But for example, yeah, I do learn from Junior. As you can see, these kind of things is really organized, and it's very, well, the other thing regarding the logic, especially the logic, where I think everyone is familiar, is with, so you make a quest and you come back to that quest in 1 month, and basically you have to relearn it. And even with some sort of programming, I think that's the same. So once you're getting into some sort of program part, you don't remember how it works. So that's why programmers use kind of these things, just because it's impossible to have so much information in your head at one time. Basically, if you're making some sort of big program, or some sort of example, a big game, or so, it's impossible to have that much things going in your head. At least for me, it's impossible. And these kind of tools fill that gap, that problem, and yeah, and then you're more effective. And also, if other people come in, they can start off right from there. So yeah, a win-win. All right, so I have to go back to Ojil.
I was talking with you and I was muted the whole time. God damn it.
Oh, no worries.
Yeah.
A little bit of monologue. Sorry.
I was actually thinking I was having a conversation with you because you were actually answering my questions. So it's okay. You kind of.
It's strange how that happens, but yeah.
Oh God, that was so funny because I was talking, and then before you start to move, I just wanted to ask something, which would be so you're discussing about taking notes, not having everything on your mind, and that will differ from person to person. And for example, in here, as for myself, and probably you have something for yourself as well. For example, my cell phone, the notes, the part of the notes, I'm not sure how many notes I have, but I do have hundreds of those. Probably I'll be reaching thousands. Not in a long time. So whenever I do have an idea, like you're saying, sometimes you just need to take these notes. Just make sure that you hold on into that thought, even if it's just some. And here it's a funny thing about the brain. Sometimes you just can have keywords that those keywords will unlock all the all the thoughts that are associated with that keyword. So sometimes even just only that, just writing, for example, organizing your work, you already know that, okay, I know everything, that this is just a keyword, and it reminds me everything that I want to talk about it regarding that. Or for example, you have a keyword that says, for example, avatars, and you're like, oh, or avatars tokenomics, and you're already, okay, it's going into that part of avatar tokenomics, for example. So what I wanted to say is that keeping track of all your ideas that you have and register them, that you could consult them and develop them later, is also a very useful tool. So not only just for you to keep track of your progress and just to register what you're doing, and also to have in a language, in a way that's, like Gibash was saying, that's anyone else could hop on and continue the work and just know exactly in what point, what stage everything is in. It also could be a very good way for you to keep track on your own development of your own thought process as well. So I think we can close this tab for now. Gibash, I think it was pretty much shown already, and okay, all good here. I think it's all good. It does feel like it's a bit slow.
Yeah, your camera seems to be having some troubles, but audio seems to be good.
Well, audio goes from directly to the program, and this. Okay, maybe I'll have to refresh this link. Let me check real fast what I can do.
I think give it a second or another. I think it will figure it out the right bitrate.
It kind of feels like this happens a lot. Trying to see if it goes higher.
At least for me, I noticed that when I start to share the camera, it has a low quality, and then after some time, it will boost it.
Okay. It does not
So
seem like the thing going to. Okay, so you're going to raffle, and I'm going to refresh this link.
I'm thinking, should we raffle for the owners or for the general raffle?
I think today we can start with general, and then we move for pickaxe owners.
All right. I'm just seeing if I have no trouble. Yeah, so I did miss them up, but no worries.
Also, sent the link.
So, yeah. Oh. Raffle just in a second.
And it should be all good now. Perfect. Okay. Much better. Oh, yeah, we forgot to get that banner up. Let's get it up.
All right. So, are we ready to spin?
I think we are. Are you guys ready to spin?
So, I'm shuffling.
Whenever you want Gibbous to go, just say spin it. Whenever you're ready, just go ahead and say spin it. And Gibbous will hit spin the wheel. You got it. Spin. All right, good luck, everyone. Let's get the first lucky miner here on the stream. And it looks like 322 confirmed, or the yoke is on you, are going to be the chosen ones.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Here it is. We've got the yoke is on you as the first lucky miner of this week and of this stream. Congratulations. We're going to confirm what type of pickaxe you own. We're pretty sure that's a ruby one, but just for the sake of being live, we're going to double check it. And let us know, you have to write it down, what type of blocks do you want to mine today? Okay, so here we want to go also opening the spreadsheet as well. Perfect. And for today, it's going to be ruby pickaxe. Oh yeah, make gravel great again. Okay. So we have the chosen resource to be mined, which is gravel. And I want everyone to type in good luck in the chat, please. Oh, here we go again. For the yoke gets the most lucky here in the Misty Mountain. So type in good luck.
All right. So, oh, we have some dirt laying around. Gravel.
Oh, god damn it. This is being a challenge by itself just for today. Here we go. Thank you for all the messages. And let's get these good luck going on. Goddamn, Gibbous, I'm excited for this week to start to roll out some of the news, some of the stuff that we've been developing in so many different directions, because we've been developing multiple things at the same time. And it feels good to finally be able to share those with you. Whenever we were online, we're like, oh goddamn, I wish we could share this, and we're like, we want to give like this is so cool, so amazing that's going to happen, and we're like, yeah, but we cannot share it yet. But hey, finally, it's getting to that place that we can actually share those.
Oh no, I mined 1 stone. Sorry.
All good. Would be better if it was a prize, but I think it's all
indeed.
It's all good. So for Wednesday on the Lucky Miner Show, we have some cool stuff for you. So like we're not going to announce it today yet, but for Wednesday, make sure that you'll be here because there's going to be some cool beans that we'll be sharing, and it will be an important part of our ecosystem into the future. So if you want to know some of the cool features and some of the cool stuff that will be happening in the Pickaxe Master that you could expect and that we're working on, make sure that on Wednesday at 3 p.m. UTC, you are here because we will start to roll out those features and those news, those beans for you. So hell yeah, things are about to get exciting. And hopefully by the following weeks, more updates will be coming soon as well. So we're getting like green lights on things that we can share. Let's say it like that. That will be related with a lot of things. So it will be related with tokenomics. It will be related with avatars, avatar tokenomics as well. And oh god, it's better wait for the right moment to tell of this. But that's a couple of things that you could expect for the next weeks as well. But today it's Monday and we're not on Wednesday yet, so let's get it going back into what we were discussing, which was organizing your work. Okay, let's not mix it up. So we found these, we were talking about organization methods, and in terms of our case, what we felt like it was the best. Nice one. That was the first prize we're getting today?
Yep, silver ore. Yeah.
Silver ore. Okay, perfect. So today we're talking about organizing the work, and let's not deviate too much from that point, and let's not lose our focus there.
I will not pick up because I will use it for one quest to finish.
Mm-hmm.
So if I can, I will not. Oh, another one.
Oh, maybe you start leaving those there. Maybe that's a lucky time.
All right.
Damn. You should not pick those up as well.
Yep.
Because of the other geology quests.
Yep. Indeed. That's why multiple people are smarter than one.
So we find out in terms of, at least for the Pickaxe Master, we kind of felt like we found our tool, the tool that everyone feels comfortable and the tool that everyone kind of likes to work with. So that's also important, which is to have a tool that everyone feels invited to play with. Let's say it like that. And in our case, if you're wondering what type of application we're using, that was a spider. I thought that was an emerald.
You could like think that it's an emerald, though it's not as shiny.
It would have been better if it was an emerald. So yeah, that is our go-to place. And if you're trying to know what type of program it is, it's called Miro or Miro. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but let me write it so you can check it. It's a free app that you can use it.
So the pickaxe just broke, and we do have 2 silver ores. So yeah,
that's not a
nice mine though.
Congratulations, Yoke. You're going to get those prizes in your wallet later today. So that makes it 2 silver ores.
Sorry.
All good. Having that said, now that we're organizing like that, it unlocked new things as well. So after having all of these logic organized there, we were able to look at it. I was like, okay, now that everyone can easily understand what's written in there, we've come to a conclusion that actually what we were making as well is some sort of logic database. So whenever we are working into something, or it's like, okay, we need to add this type of logic into something else. For example, you're building a new map, you're making a new game, you're making an expansion, or, well, you're just making something new, but you already have tracked down all the database from before. And you're, okay, maybe I want to do something that will require me this type of logic. So actually, you're not able to make it, no, I forgot to do something. Okay.
Yep.
It still does not. Okay. Let's check it out.
That's was not a nice quest.
Yeah. That's the quest, just to explain like how to do it. It's like super easy. You think you understand how it works?
Yeah. Though probably this could be talking like press E to pick up me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not, yeah.
So I'm not sure why that's okay, but I'm happy that we got it explained. So yeah, that's just like a very small tutorial just to explain like how you trade resources. So you actually don't have to do much. I think it was you completed like super fast. I'm not sure if that's because you already know how to do things, but nice shortcut.
No, I did not manage to. I think it's impossible to jump there. Though if we make water swimmable, then yeah.
You'll have to rethink on it. Well, you still have to go over the checkpoints, so I'm not sure if that would be still the most optimal route. Okay, everything seems to be working so far. And we have been able so far to keep the quests to 3. Let's see if we could get that one as well. So the bags, the bags do not have the indicator, which I'm not sure how to feel about it. You think that the bag have the indicator?
Well, some people could really feel lost, and if I want some hardcore, I just press F12 and now I can play in hardcore.
Okay, that is also true.
So I do not know also how to look into that. Though I feeling like that probably if we can make it, we should, but though it really makes the quest as simple as all the other quests, and yeah, for me, I think that main quest should be quite straightforward and easy, but the side quest I think should leave some more space to your own experience, because I feel like if you have a very stream, basically if it shows you all of the objectives, you don't have that much feeling of I did that, because well, basically I feel like when you're reading a book, you're imagining god damn it, my English, imagine all of the things that you read. When you're watching a movie, you try to feel everything, or maybe think of future, what will happen. And when you're playing a game, I think there's a lot of things that go into it, but one thing that I really enjoy, that basically you decided to do that, and basically you have your own experience. You can decide on many ways that you want to play this, and I think that that is a value in gaming, that the experience is your experience. It's not about it's made for you to experience. So at least for me, I like when games have that depth of that level of depth where I could discover things which probably only a few people discovered.
Mm-hmm.
So this is only a one thing, but also just having that thing that basically replay value also comes from the difficulty. So basically, at least for me, if the game is really difficult, I try to think of what I'm doing wrong. Maybe trying to think of some sort of techniques or some sort of strategy. If the game is straightforward, I just finish it and go on to the next game. So yeah, so that's the idea of probably how easy your game should be, how easy you want your game to make. So yeah, that is a hard question, but
Mm-hmm.
probably the main quest should be straightforward. The side quest should be with some sort of more challenge, but
Mm-hmm.
it's a hard question. Basically, I think that it's basically decided on what kind of age your players are, and
Well, you just got
regarding
yourself a pickaxe.
sandbox, yep, we'll try to mine clay.
Mm-hmm. But
Oh,
carry on. I
mhm.
did meant to interrupt you.
No worries, Bruno. I'm just putting words one by one next to another, just trying to speak. But um, yeah, my thoughts are that basically it's on to the developers decide how hard it should be,
Mm-hmm.
and probably the difficulty level could be decided probably on the age.
Mm-hmm.
Though it's really you could probably see that currently games are becoming more and more easy. Basically, before, even if you turn on the very old game from maybe 90s or maybe from 90s,
You
even
remember
the interface.
Sky Diver? It was a Windows 95 game that you had like a snowman chasing after you. You're like a guy on with a
Yeah,
ski just going down a mountain.
I'm not
That
sure
was
if I did saw that one, but what I'm saying, what I'm talking right now is even maybe a bit older games where basically there is no graphics, where
mm-hmm,
basically the graphics are made from symbols like letters and a very old games. So basically,
mm-hmm,
gaming was a very niche thing, and even the interface was like really hard to understand. You probably need to some sort of a tutorial to understand it. At least for me, I did need it. A copper ore, nice. For example, I'm talking about Dwarf Fortress. I don't know if anyone know that game, but Dwarf Fortress is a really old game, which graphics it does not have graphics. It has symbols, all of the
mm-hmm.
letters, and it's a very strange game. But basically, it's a basically map builder, artificial map builder, story building. I don't know. Maybe do your own research about that one, but it's a crazy nice idea. But why I'm telling this, that basically games are becoming more and more easy. The interface become more easy. The
Mm-hmm.
storylines or the keeping up with the storylines becoming more easy. And I'm just thinking, is it just that it basically makes more people play your game? It makes more people game? Probably that is the case. So if you want to make yourself a really playable game, you should be able to, you should make it quite, uh, uh, I really like how Bruno says it, um, control the frustration. So basically,
Mm-hmm.
to make player not feel frustrated,
Manage the
yeah,
frustration.
manage. Sorry, Bruno. Yeah, manage the frustration. So I think that is really important for the games when we do have so much competition. Because before, even if you're you don't know how to make 3D graphics, but you do have a quite nice idea of some sort of game, you could probably make it and people will play it. But today we have so much competition that you need graphics, you need storytelling, you need all of the things that could come into game if you want to really compete with all of the different games. So at least it's probably just your kind of view or your opinion on how you do you develop games, and what kind of games, to whom you're making the games. Yeah, probably that's the question that you first have to answer, and then you could decide on the difficulty. But yeah, but just seeing the things that every game, not every game, but a lot of games is becoming easier, probably shows that if you make game easier, more people will play it.
That reduces also the entry level. There's a reduced entry level because it's easier to engage with the game, to understand the. But there you go again. So if it's too easy, then managing the frustration / difficulty and reward, like how you feel rewarded from completing that quest, or how do you feel rewarded by completing those sort of tasks, like you were saying. If it becomes too easy and you do not feel like, yeah, I just did what the instructions told me to, like, there's not much a sense of accomplishment, and that also could become a factor of disengagement, or how to say it, a factor of frustration. So if it's too easy, that also could frustrate players as well. Like, hey, there's no real challenge in this. I feel frustrated. Like, so also in that, it's something to take in consideration. But you said it very well, Gibash. You said it very, very well. And Trudeau is saying, listen to the community. When 60% shouts they want something changed, you can pretty sure tell you have to change something. UX is important, but also your community voice. That is also true. And Ian Dighty guy, welcome. How are you doing today? That is very much true as well. Well, community, I would go that into the feedback part, let's say. So taking feedback, or taking the consideration of your players' feedback, it's very important, because they are the ones playing the game. So one thing we could take for granted is that all players want more rewards, or want more of anything. So if you ask anyone, hey, would you guys want the Misty Mountain to give more rewards? I can guarantee answer is going to be 100% yes. Do you want more sand prizes on anything? 100% it's going to be yes. But if you start to give away all these crazy rewards and everything, it kind of loses the special touch of it. So there's a fine line on the changes that you should also implement within the game that would not break this is completely tied up with the game economy. So regarding the changes that you're saying, you have to be also very analytical on the type of changes you're actually making, if it's not going to be something that will also break your game. So just to put a little how do you call it, just to divert a bit of on the talking, just to give both sides of the view as well. But to back again, okay, let's try to get on topics, which was organizing your work. And we basically shared how we organize our work as well. Okay, just broke this pickaxe, and we're okay. By the way, we're into 1 hour and 20. Maybe we do another giveaway, and we saved the last two, which will be for a mascara, which we're using right now. It's sponsored by Vox Machina Studios. This beautiful mascara that has been giving actually some good luck to all the miners. And I would say let's give it away another pickaxe. What do you think? Probably break the one you're using right now so you can finish the quest. And then give it a new one. Okay, so what I'm feeling is that it's actually not being... I'm not sure if you're going to make it. All the quests in 2 hours. So you're almost finishing Oh, you already registered the score. Okay, so you finished the tutorial already? You're into the geology quest now. You're on 4th. You still have the climbing route to do. You already finished the miner bags. One seems to be broken. Oh. Strange. You muted, by the way.
Sorry. Yeah, so I just tested. I did not want to go in there, but yeah, I wanted to finish that quest. But yeah, let's do a raffle, and I will try to finish all of the quests. But yeah, it's probably at this time when I have 40 minutes left. I will try to do the main quest, but I will see how good it goes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, I'm seeing some bugs in here. So on the climbing route quest, I can see that there's a bug there that's not spawning the main quest actually. But
I did not talk with a guy probably at the right time.
But it did send a message, so it kind of unlocked the quest. Okay, now I see what happens. Now, basically, what we need to do is make those switches. So when you talk with that guy, you should add a different dialogue that in the end would not give this message, which is the message that actually unlocks these quests.
Yeah.
So if you talk with him right now, probably he will actually unlock that quest. So the switch button will solve that. So now we should give to pickaxe owners. We did a general one, correct?
Yep. Sorry, just let me. All right, so this is the one, and I'm shuffling. And whatever you want to spin the wheel, write the spin in the chat, and I will spin the wheel. I'm shuffling while I'm waiting for the message.
Give it a
Shuffling
go.
the names, of course. Spin it.
Good luck, everyone. Let's see who gets it this time. Not many miners from the club today. So more chances to someone of you win. And it looks like we've got Go West.
Nice.
Congratulations, fam. And speaking Go West, we do have the miner Mac by R24K, aka Gold. That has been launched it was on Friday, I believe, or it was this weekend. Get one of the miner mech set for the Pickaxe Master. So let me get here up. Golden. Okay, I think here I can find it just straight on from the first page. Or maybe not. Let me search on the marketplace. Okay, here we go.
All right, so we have a pickaxe. We're ready to mine. And Go West.
This did not go as I wanted. Okay, so let me share here.
The miner gear on.
We do not have yet. Not yet. So probably only on the next streams. But that would be cool. I think you with the gear set to mine on this one. So many pickaxes in that inventory. I like it.
Yeah. So Go West, what are we mining today? Is it sand? Because you wrote that going into beach.
So it's a silver pickaxe, correct?
Yep.
Just to double check. So is it sand that we're mining?
No, I'm still waiting for GoWest to answer. Sand,
Sand,
please. All
please.
right.
Okay. Oh, I did not know this. Did you know this? You're also able to favorite the gear and can wear it on the game maker.
Yeah, I did learn this maybe a month ago. That
Mm-hmm.
basically, when you like it, Gold
Mm-hmm.
actually teach me that. On I was watching his stream, and he told that yeah, if you like it, you could use it. Is it in Game Maker or also in the alpha? I don't know.
Maybe it's only on the gallery. It would make sense. Like you're testing stuff. Like, hey, how does it look?
Yeah. So yeah, that's actually cool.
That's why I was able to have because when we were going to the social hub, I was able to equip like a diamond pickaxe, a ruby. I was like, but I don't have that in my wallet. Like, I don't own
Oh,
any diamond pickaxe. So I was like, how do I can equip it? Like, do I have one diamond pickaxe hidden in my wallet? I was like trying to read it. Like, no, I don't have any. Like, okay, only game
only
maker.
Game
Okay,
Maker. Yeah.
makes sense. That's pretty cool because you can test it out before.
Yeah, I like that Game Maker influence is becoming bigger. That basically you have, so much fun with Game Maker, though even if you're a creator, or especially if you're a creator, but even if you want to just play or test some experiences, Game Maker is a bunch of fun. So yeah, um, though probably it needs m- more more attention as a really nice game engine, because probably if you enter a copper ore, very
Oh
nice.
wow. Mm-hmm.
If you enter some sort of game engine or some sort of keywords into Google, Game Maker is not surely on the top. And at least for me, once I was googling, I did find Vox Edit, but not Sandbox. So yeah, but
Game maker is a more generic word, I would say.
coal. We got one
Oh,
coal. Very nice.
okay.
Sorry, I did not understand that sentence you said.
So Vox Edit, like that's very particular name. If you go into Game Maker, that's such a general.
Yeah, actually,
It's the reach. It's like of the word. It's very very big.
regarding the Game Maker, so there is maybe three or I guess more software which has a name Game Maker.
Yep.
And basically a lot of them are made to make games. So that's really really funny. Um,
I think it takes some
yeah.
time regarding the searches for CEO. So I see that you have a quest item there that you can still pick it up. Yep, here you go.
Educational clay. All right. Yeah.
Some of the stuff that we left behind. Not bad. But yeah, it's pretty cool that it allows you to equip the things before you actually buy it, so you can see how it looks. And like, hey, does it look cool? Do I like this or not? It's a cool feature,
And
I'd say.
it probably allows you to build with those. So you could also test if this asset working for your map.
Oh,
But once you want
okay.
to, of course, share it, you have to own it.
Hmm.
So that's also, giving more ability to it makes your created asset more useful or more
Hmm.
approachable to more people. So yeah, I think that's really nice.
You confirm that you can also use on the game maker, even if you don't own the asset, you just favorite it.
Well, it did work that before, and what I imagine they change, the like before that was a plus symbol
Hmm.
on the icon on the market, and basically then you could like see it in your game maker inventory.
Okay.
And I guess, just a guess, that it's the same now with the favorite. So basically, the plus became a favorite.
Where did I check my
Um,
favorites? I'm here on the Sandbox website, just trying to see where's the favorite button. and I'm not sure. Experiences, estate, lands, entities, but no favorites. Maybe on the shop tab? No. Anyone? Does anyone know how to check your favorites?
Maybe it does not have the interface at the moment. I'm not sure.
Oh, I can see here. You can add to wish lists. And go to inventory.
Yuhun Web 3. Welcome, welcome. I never heard that name. But if we have the opportunity, I will look into it. Nice to see. Yeah.
From the Mochaverse, welcome. So regarding the Mochaverse, that's a mint that happened from any Mocha brands. We've got United Grand Souls as well. Hey, how you doing? Welcome, G-Wizes. Welcome, everyone. So any Mocha, the Mochaverse, it's a mint that happened from any Mocha brands. And any Mocha brands, it's either the largest share owner or the owner of Sandbox. So not only on Sandbox, but it also, for example, Rev Racing, Phantom Galaxies. It also has shares in Yuga Labs, OpenSea. So it's probably the biggest Web3 investor in terms of gaming. So as you can see, it's pretty much everywhere. Also Cool Cats, Yuga Labs, Sandbox, Rev Racing, Phantom Galaxies, Benji Bananas. There's like a lot of games regarding that. And the Mochaverse, it's a profile picture similar to the Bored Ape, for example. And from what I've understand and from the interview that I heard from Yao Tzu, he was saying that it's a way to be a stakeholder in the ecosystem. So it's different from being a shareholder. So a shareholder, you're holding a share, you're entitled to split up the profits and loss of a company. But as a stakeholder, you are entitled to be part of a decision of a company. So it does have a little bit of difference there. And from my understanding and from the interviews I've read and heard about the Animoca profile PFP, which is the Mochaverse, it's a way for them to go into decentralization. So as we all know, for example, the Sandbox is supposed to be decentralized, and decentralization, it can only be happening through DeFi and DAO protocols. So as you all know, the Sandbox will become a DAO where SAN is actually your voting power towards this ecosystem.
Another call.
Okay, perfect. So going towards that direction, basically the Sandbox is going to be a DAO. They'll be working on decentralization so that the community can have a much more impact on all the ecosystem in a more direct manner. So the Mochaverse is the same, but all for any Mocha brands. So it's a way for you to become a stakeholder, and it's a way for you to be part of decisions, or also for you to meet other individuals that are related and linked with the Animoca brands network. So in terms for us on the Pickaxe Master, we got ourselves a Mocha as well. So we're part of the Mochaverse too. And it makes all the sense for us to get to hold one of those, to make sure that we're part of that community, being as well as invested as we are on the Sandbox. It makes all the sense to also be part of the Animoca and Mochaverse ecosystem as well. So hell yeah. Yushan is part of the Mochaverse team, by the way. Hey, nice to know you, and hope that you're having fun in here. So we're also part of the Mochaverse in terms of being a stakeholder. In this case, we're members. And here you can see that this is the Pickaxe Master. I would love to work on a Mochaverse/Sandbox build proposal with you guys. All right, so Jesus, talk with us on the DMs and we can talk about it to see what we can do together. I'm pretty sure that the Mochaverse/Sandbox collaboration, for me, it's just too obvious to happen. So it makes all the sense that that is going to happen. yeah, let's share some ideas and let's discuss about it. So just to make a presentation, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so go west. Two coals and one copper.
You've got
So
two
yeah,
coals?
congrats.
Hell yeah.
Two coals. Two
All
coals
right.
and one copper. Yep.
Okay, so let's continue to do these quests, and I'm just going to try to make a very, very quick explanation on what we're doing here. So this is the Pickaxe Master. It's a mining game. You're here to mine and find treasures. We've built this to look forward when we have other features ready. So one of them is to be able to publish games, although we're part of the Game Maker Fund. So we're already developing into that feature. And what we're building here is a game that with sand, you're able to purchase pickaxes. These pickaxes will have hit points, and you'll be able to mine resources in here. Sometimes you will win prizes, which are resources, and sometimes you don't. These will be NFTs, and these prizes will have a floor price that the Pickaxe Master will pay to any player. If you do not want to sell your resources to the game back again, you can keep those and use those for crafting. And then from crafting, you'll be able to upgrade several items, which mostly will be about your play-to-earn passes, which will be the mining games, and then will be other expansions as well. So it's a way for you to get access to more content and rank up in the tier list of the play-to-earn leagues you're playing on. In a nutshell, very fast explanation, this is what it is. There's much more going on regarding the tokenomics, and well, we're just actually talking that in the beginning of the stream is that we will start to roll out a lot of new features and a lot of new things that will be part of 2023 and 2024 roadmap, or just goals that we have to deliver during this period of time. So we do want to make an invitation for you to join us on Wednesday that we have the Lucky Miner Show. It's a day that we raffle pickaxes, and we're mining here on the stream live for everyone that's watching the stream. At the end of the stream, we do give away those sand prizes to all the winners' wallets. So in a nutshell, this is the first mining game on the Sandbox. We've been streaming it for quite some time, and at this stage, the way that we let everyone get it a first taste is by streaming the game and letting everyone play through us, let's say. So it's not live yet. You cannot experience the game for yourself and play it. It will be soon. But at this stage, you can experience it by watching the stream and getting a chance to mine in the Misty Mountain, and we'll do it for you. So it's been very cool for us, and it's been a pleasure to be able to develop and work on this, because it's something that we all cherish very much, and it's something that we all like to do very, very much, which is to build games. So it's been an amazing journey so far, and we're happy that we are able to share also this journey with you, everyone. Okay, so for today, which is Monday, we do have this program, which is to mine and to talk about a certain topic. And today we're talking about organizing your work. We did went into more details a little bit back on the beginning of the show. So I'll just try to make a recap on this. So regarding organizing your work, you already launched that quest? It's already up? Okay. So regarding organizing your work, what we've covered is that first, you should take notes. You should not keep everything on your head, like Gibbons was saying. Like that would be the first mistake to avoid, is trying to hold on to your thoughts. Write them down. You'll forget some of those. Brilliant ideas you're going to have, you're going to forget those as well if you do not take notes. So make sure that you're taking notes on all of those. It might be stupid. It does not matter. It could be on your cell phone. It could be on your agenda. It could be on a book. Well, just write it down. Note it down. You'll make a collection of those ideas. And once you've gotten out of your head, you'll also make room for more notes to come in. So imagine that like as a RAM processor. If you're trying to get everything on your head, you're just going to have everything on a limit. And unlikely you'll be able to open up a new program inside your head. So if you keep to track down and write down your ideas, then you'll be not consuming as much processing power, because everything has already been deployed into, let's say, how do you call those? Like a disk, like a backup disk. So you don't need to hold it in your heads anymore. It's already written there. That would be the first, is to take notes of everything. You're organizing your thought process. So after that, you're actually going into building, and you're going into start to doing the work itself. While you're doing that, you might be working alone, or you might be working with a team or other people. If you're working alone, there's a probability that it's easier for you to understand what you're developing, because hey, it comes from you, it's in your head as well. So it should not be hard to keep progress on it is. But if you're designing, for example, on this map, which has several quests, several dynamics, several things happening at the same time, if you want to revisit those later on, and you already did those like at 2 months ago, 3 months ago, there's also a chance that you might not remember everything that you designed in the first place. So you're going to waste and lose some time trying to learn everything again that you already did once. So here's the second thing about organizing the work. Take notes on what you've developed. So if while you're developing, you're also taking notes on what you did, when you have to revisit that part of the work as well, it will be easier for you to go back into that, because you took notes of everything that was happening as well. Which means that you're not going to waste time on learning again what you already did. You're just going to look at it and, oh, I remember this. And there you go. You unlocked all that thought process within seconds. So it was very, oh, there you go. Nice, Gibash. You did it.
Though fall off at the very end.
But you did trigger the quest, and
yep.
I saw that. Very, very well. Very good one. I'm excited to see this on Game Maker 0.8, how it will work.
Indeed.
So that would be the second one. And we're just discussing if you're working alone. For example, if you're working on a team, you're designing these quests. So imagine that I go in here, I tell no one what I'm doing, and I'm going to do a quest just because I remember to do this quest. And like, hey, I like this is cool. Then Givish is going to log in, is going to find like, oh, there's a new quest. And he's completely clueless. It's like, oh, this new quest is about collecting bags. I was like, okay, I know what the quest is about, but I don't know anything else about it. If there's a way for you to, so if you're doing a quest, you can also put the information there on how the quest was done. So for example, you talk with this NPC, is going to trigger this message is going to trigger this quest. There's going to spawn the bags at these places with this also other message. And each time you're going to collect this bag, it will trigger this another message, which will bring you closer to the completion of the quest itself. Okay, now Gibish, that has not heard about this quest, is going to enter this organizing board that we all have together, and he just goes like, okay, there's a new quest now in the map, which is called the bags. And he's going to look at that paper and is like, okay, so I know that I have to talk with this NPC, that it's going to spawn this amount of bags, that I have to collect them. Whenever I collect them, it's going to giving me these messages. Although I have not communicated with him what was the quest, just from him looking into what was written, it just made it very easy for him to understand. So in terms of organizing your work, when working with other team members, this is going to be extremely helpful to keep everyone in the same page. Givesh, correct me if I'm saying or I'm missing something regarding this. I'm trying to make us to as a reference, an example in here.
Yeah, of course. I think what you're saying is absolutely true and right. Yeah, I'm just trying to concentrate on this parkour. I remember it being easier.
Yeah, I do remember you being easier on that one. Okay, there you go. There you go. There you go.
Yeah. Maybe I just needed to
focus on it.
Yeah, though I was trying.
Mm-hmm. So regarding what we were talking about, I know that you're concentrating right now on this one, but do you want to put any comments? Finished right there.
Oh, sorry. So
As you can tell, we're both sick, me and Gibish.
yeah, but regarding the communication, yeah, of course. Though of course, having some meetings just to talk about is also very necessary. Basically, mind maps or how it was,
Flow
idea
charts.
fields,
Flow chart.
flowcharts can put you so far. Probably without proper communications, or at least maybe a few hours a week with just talking with your team about what you're thinking and just deciding of directions is probably very important, because even if you have a, a place where you put all of your ideas, you're still needed sometimes, to understand what other team members are thinking, and having meetings is very important too. So I would not say that Trello or some sort of other tools like Miro or some sort of mind maps could solve everything. I'm not sure about that. I think that, of course, regular speech with your team members or just your players is
As
maybe
important
even
as.
as important. Yeah, yeah.
I also agree with you
So
completely.
yeah, just give me a second. My nose is killing me.
I know. So bear with us. This is being quite a struggle and quite a task, but we will make it to the end. We will do it. And by Wesley, hopefully both of us are already better. So yeah, having regular meetings as well. So in terms of meetings, I have like a double. It feels like a double-edged sword, because at one, it's good to have meetings because you're getting everyone's ideas, you're sharing everyone's thoughts, concerns, viewpoints, etc. Uh, but there's a fine line where it's too much or too less. So if you're doing too much meetings, so you're just meeting instead of actually working, you're just talking. Everyone is their time is being spent on being on a meeting and talking and not actually developing the work that it's being talked on the meeting that it should be developed. But it also should not be as less meetings that it comes to a point like people just spend time weeks without having an update on what's happening. So there's a line there between when it's too much or too less, and that will be up to you to see what works better for you and for your team regarding the team meetings that you're having. So that's also very important regarding organizing works. There's nothing like having a one-on-one or 202 or just a global catch up, just to be able to share those ideas with each other. And actually, when we were between Trello and we were in between all these other programs until we find Miro, I would have to say that, for example, in terms of us for organizing, we were much reliant on meetings. We would have meetings depending, well, every lot of time zones, but it was a matter of communicating as effective as we could to share the information from all the team members so everyone was in the same page. Wow, that was a really good run, Givish.
I did nail
Wow.
this time, this one.
Yeah, you did. I'm proud of you, man. That was very, very good.
But it did not trigger.
It did not trigger,
No.
but it's already finished. Or no? No, it's a climbing route. Let me move. Number 3. Okay, that's
Oh.
not number 3. It's number 1.
All right. All right.
I think they're
Okay.
they're finishing on the checkpoints. You did not finish number 3, although I got the message there. So maybe we have to review what's happening in there. Sparky
No
Stickle
worries.
says that he used Miro personally. We also use Miro, and we're very happy since we found it out. Number 3 is not that one. Number 3 is where you have 2 that split up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the one that goes to the left is number 2. The one that goes into the right, it's number 3. The one that's
All right.
near this fella is number 4.
Oh, all right. I just wanted to go up the mountain, so maybe I would just trigger the.
Yep, let's do it fast forward. It's near
So
that square.
that's where.
Okay. Did it trigger anything?
I'm not sure. No.
Climbing route number 3. It did not, and we cannot see what's happening actually. Geology
Yeah.
quests number 4, register the high core, climbing routes. So 3 out of 4 are done. So I would say, no, 2 out of 4. Is it 2 out of 4 or 3 out of 4? This is too small for me to read.
3 out of 4.
Okay, so only number 3 has not been completed. So the first one, it's already gotten. Dr. Yusel, welcome. How you doing?
Should we do a raffle? I'm
think
thinking
so.
that this is a good place, good time to do one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I will add a wheel. Oh, let's refresh it. All right. So regarding the raffle, this one will be. Oh, this one will be for the general one. Yeah.
The suspense. All right, for general, so everyone that has filled this form is going to be entitled with an entry for the raffle. So let's do it. Good luck, everyone. Givesh is about to shuffle, and when you do click, when you do type spin, Givesh will spin it.
So I'm just changing the order, and whatever I see spin in the chat, I will.
He will do it. He will spin it.
Dr. Yusel wants to join. Should we, Bruno, wait for him to join? So if you write !LFM, you should be able to. The Ock is on, you press spin, so I have to.
Oh, I hope that he did it on time. But if not, you're.
Yep.
Yeah, he's getting a hang to it. So I know that this is the first time you press !LFM, and it will trigger this Nightbot, which is the bot that we use in here. And every stream we're going to update that form. So every stream that you come here, and we do stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Sorry again. You can fill it up that form and be entitled and eligible to be one of the lucky miners. And if you do get selected, then there's a chance that you'll be winning some sand here on the Misty Mountain. We've got Paklos.
Yep, Paklos, are you here? Please write in the chat. Otherwise, we will have to re-raffle, re-spin. And I do see that the list just become bigger. So Paklos 46. Oh, you're here. All right.
Hell yeah. Okay, Paklos. Let us know what. I think that Paklos does have a wooden pickaxe, if I'm not mistaken.
He does own an iron one. So
an iron, okay. I would still raffle with an iron one.
Between the silver and iron?
Yeah.
All right. Just a second. I will need to create this kind of order.
Oh, there's a 12 there.
Yeah.
Iron pickaxes, actually. So I would say that Paklos really cool. Is ready. Yeah, Paklos is ready whenever we have crafting options available. So he's ready to get it going.
Let's spin to find out with what kind of pickaxe he will mine.
The suspense. I stay right there. Stay right there. Don't
move. No. Please stop. Please stop. God damn the wheel.
Oh, damn it. Moved. Okay, it's a 1. All right. It's going to be an iron pickaxe. So it's actually the one that you have. But do not worry. Let's see if you can get some prizes in here as well. So let's go for the blocks. Let me check here. If you type !blocks, it will tell you how much hit points will take away each one of those to your pickaxe. So as you know, the iron, it has 5 hit points. And all of these blocks, sand will take away 1 hit point, dirt will take away 2 hit points, clay will take away 3 hit points, gravel 4, and stone 5. Choose wisely, because you have this fixed limit of 5 hit points from the iron pickaxe to mine today. Let us know, how do you want to go for?
Yeah, and while we are getting the answer of what we mine, I will just gather some educational gravel. Yeah, so
2 hours, this feels short to complete all of these quests.
it does. Especially maybe with maybe not
Feel like
mining
streaming.
quests
Mm-hmm.
is possible, but all the quests in 2 hours, I don't think.
Well, I think it's good. So there's playtime. There's a lot of playtime in here.
So
Paklos.
Paklos 46. So you have some suggestion, or not suggestion, but some possibilities you could choose. Basically, you have an iron pickaxe, and well, probably if you have 3 iron pickaxes, you do know how they work. But you could mine 5 sand blocks, or you could mine 1 stone block. You could mine like 1 sand and 1 gravel. Basically, you need to kind of create some sort of order of blocks that it will equal to 5 health points of your pickaxe. You choose 2. So I would suggest for you maybe some sand. Probably as a first time mining, we did mine a lot of sand, so that statistically thinking, sand should be a nice way to go. Though I might be wrong, and maybe you want to mine just stone, and maybe maybe you're feeling lucky. So I
I'll
really
go for
need you
sand as
to.
well. At least it's going to give more chances to get something dropping.
Yeah, but sand is really good decision in your kind of case.
Well, he told us for us to choose. Let's go for sand, so we get some mining action.
All right, let's mine it.
It's like, don't spend it all at once. Although there could be good prizes there, but
Oh no!
oh, where did it go? We have to check it.
I'm not sure.
Especially when we left so much stuff on the ground.
Yeah, but basically I do remember we do have, I think, 3 resources, so it's right here.
Okay, it's right here.
Sand.
Okay.
We can see it from this bright light that the spawning happened right here just a second ago.
And everyone, please type in good luck, as we want Paklos to have the most luck in here at the Misty Mountain. I have to be honest, I would love to go again through, because I see that we have Dr. Yusel. It's first time in here. We also have Ucham Web3 in here, and there's many new members. And I want to do a quickly recap on, like we do every stream, like how this works, what are the premise of this game, what you could expect from the Pickaxe Master as well into the future, and what are the play to earn tokenomics, like we do every stream. But I have to be honest, it's been quite hard when you have your nose dripping so hard, and Gibbous is the same way as well. So bear with us today. We won't be making that explanation. It's not being easy manageable, let's say. But hopefully you can join next time, and we will be better next time to give that explanation once again.
Oh, come on. So, it feels like that's the 5th block that we mine right here.
Mm-hmm.
And we did not drop anything.
And the pickaxe is broken now, right?
Yep.
So no prizes for you, Paklos, unfortunately. Next time, better luck.
So, Bruno, you want to do another raffle?
I think so. So we can give 2 pickaxes to our pickaxe owners.
So, do we still have to make a raffle for the mask, or do we
Yeah.
leave it for the end?
Well, we're pretty much close to the end, I would say. It's already 2 hours of stream. So maybe we could do another raffle for pickaxe and then we can raffle the mascara.
All right. So we do raffle for the general list.
So
I
we did
don't like
just
the
now. So
word the general, but
the open list.
open list. Thank you, Bruno.
So we just did for the open list. We can do now for the pickaxe owners.
All right. Yeah. So
And I'll be right back because I'm out of paper and I do need to sneeze a little bit more. I'll be right back really
all
fast.
Right. So right here, I will relaunch it. All right. So we do have the wheel, and if you are unable to see your name in the wheel right now, don't worry. It's a different kind of wheel. So we do have two kind of lists. There is an open list and there is a pickaxe owner list. If you do own a pickaxe, the registration is on Discord. So Bruno will probably just make sure that I'm telling all right. But yeah, but we are having two kind of wheels. So if you don't see your name on this one, don't worry. This is the one for the pickaxe owners. Later on, we will probably raffle with all of the participants in the other list. So right now, I will start to shuffle, and whatever anyone's is feeling like writing a spin, just write a spin in the chat, and I will spin the wheel. And right now, I'm just shuffling the names to have it, I don't know, as random as we could. Spin it! Oh no, enter does not work for me. All right. So it does write press enter, or click, or press enter, and pressing enter did not work.
All right, good luck, everyone. And yes, Dr. Yusel, I'm also very excited to get the Turkish community to be a partnershiping with us in the future as well. So we do have an ambassador program that we'll start to run too. And we have invited a couple of ambassadors of different countries that are active members in their local communities, let's say like that. And it will be helpful to have the Pickaxe Master content to be shared within all the Sandbox communities throughout different languages, so we can keep everyone involved. We know that this is pretty much the Sandbox is worldwide. Although English is a common language for most of us, sometimes there's language barriers, and there's nothing like someone speaking in your native language explaining how things work and how things do happen. And Dr. Yusel is asking when we open the server to public. So actually, it was on the 21st of March last year. So it means that we're almost making 1 year since we opened for public, which means that during that week, the lucky miner will have the multiplier wheel. And last time we saw the multiplier wheel, it went to multiplying by 10 times. Make sure you come in again, because multiply by 10 times can make any prize go really big. We saw already. Imagine like you would get a diamond or you would get a ruby, and it's a multiply by 10. That would be a crazy prize. And thank you for the get well wishes. You played Minecraft for years. Oh, right. Well, you're going to like this then. It's mining. You can craft with resources as well, but all of this in a Web3 environment. So Breezius was the winner, right?
Yep. Congratulations. Yep.
Congratulations, Breezius, and we're going to mine gravel. So everyone, please type in good luck for Breezius, as we want him to be one of the lucky miners today and actually have the most possible luck and bring some resources, some prizes back home. So those good luck wishes, and bring him on.
All right, I need to search a bit for a gravel. Right here. Did internet is struggling? Is it
Yeah,
back?
I saw that break. I was not sure if it was on my end or actually it was in your end.
It is.
My camera is...
I think it
okay, it's
was
back.
also on my end. It might happen that it's on my side, because I think I did saw that I lost a connection for a little bit.
There we go again. And we're back.
All right, this is strange.
Is it snowing there? Okay, I think that we might be losing Gibesh. I would say because my connection seems okay. Gibesh, you back?
I think I'm back, but maybe only my audio is back, still not video.
No, video is also back. I can see your
Or
video back.
are we back?
Yeah, we are.
Video is back. So yeah, I'm not
With
sure what
with
happened,
a little bit of
but
lag.
let's hope that this will not happen again soon.
Sometimes it's because of Twitch. Well, by the way, how is the weather there? It's still snowing?
Where?
In Lithuania.
Oh, yeah, the weather could be. Though today I saw some sun, so not that bad. I could not, like ask for more.
And GoWest is asking for the mask raffle. If we were picked up to mine today, can we still win the mask? If not, I would like to give up my mining session in order to be able to win the mask if picked. GoWest, do not worry. If you have been picked as one of the lucky miners, you're still eligible to participate in these raffles. So if you win, you don't have to give up on anything. Just consider it a double win. So Breezy75 has not gotten a prize yet, right?
No, still nothing yet. But
this is
we're
gravel
mining.
we're going for, right?
Yep.
What's on this? Perfect. And I do have to ask, I'm curious, Yutron Wetri, I've heard, so G-Wiz was saying that you're part of the Mochaverse team. My question is, regarding the Mochaverse team, what part of the, how do you say it, what departments are you linked with? And English is not our native language. We're sorry for that. And especially being sick, I kind of feel that the brain gets a little bit slow today into translating everything into English. I do feel that struggle. And God damn it, it does feel like that's broken again. Can you guys still hear me? Can you guys still hear Gibbous? Let us know what you're... Okay. But are you able to listen to both of us? Is the video that had a drop? Okay, because the StreamYard is a platform that we're both using, so it's not on Gibbous end. Everything else, the video and basically I'm sharing my camera with him, and I can see that it dropped. He's no longer having my link. Okay, we lost Gibbous. Let's see how we could turn this around. Okay. Let's give it a try like this. Mine is very slow on my end as well. Okay. Unfortunately, we lost Gibbous. So which camera is this going for? Oh, it's this one. Okay. Let me bring it then into this place. So we lost Gibbous today. It seems like his connection is actually not going that well. But unfortunately, I'm not sure. Either he comes back or he doesn't. Okay, I just saw everything got cleared up from here. So I'm not sure what will happen. Breezius, let's do like this. I know that you come here every time. I'm going to take notes on this. So Wednesday, we're going to save a spot to mine again for you. So Well, I think that the web does not want us. Oh, here we go. We're back.
Yep, but yeah, I did need to relaunch it, the web browser, but it seems like
Oh no, it's
we're
back
back.
here.
We're still. Are we back?
Yes, we are. Oh, sorry for that.
Because I see that the connection is still not strong, though my internet is working fine. Very strange.
Not sure. Yeah, very strange. Not sure what's happening in here. Okay, Breezes, whatever I was saying, forget about it. Let's
Because
mine.
at least. Mhm. Yeah, Bruno, I can hear you with some delay, but I will finish to mine for Brusius. We still did not have anything to drop, but I'm still looking forward it. We are still looking forward it. So yeah, let's mine and continue.
Yeah, I can see myself with a lot of delay, but no worries.
Though I'm unable to hear you, Bruno.
Oh, can you hear me? Let me try this one. Can you hear me? Uh-oh.
Yeah, Bruno, I don't know. It seems like there's something wrong on my end. I am unable to hear you.
Okay, I want to ask everyone else if can you hear me? Can you hear Gibas as well? I'm hearing Gibas. Okay, Lyrical CH says that he can hear both of us. Okay. I also see my image with a little bit of delay in here in the screen, so I'm not sure what's happening. Let me try to. Okay, are we back on that one yet? Hello, hello. No, it doesn't seem like it. Wow, today it's. Let me see if I turn this on. Will be hearing myself double? I just turned the microphone with Gibash. I'm not sure if he's listening to me right now as well. Okay, no worries. I'll do it like
Yeah,
this.
and unfortunately, it seems like we did not have anything to drop. I'm not sure, Bruno, if you're hearing me. But yeah, we did mine, and unfortunately, nothing dropped. Probably it's just some RNG. Yep.
This is a brand new challenge, trying to communicate with Gibash while he cannot hear. So, yeah, today it's been quite a challenge. Damn it. Okay. Let me see if he can check what I'm writing on over Discord. Maybe we'll see it. And yeah, so Yunchu, I'm a Discord mod for the Mochaverse, and English is also my second language. Well, usually this goes better than today. Well, much, much better. We don't usually have these tech problems. Neither we are sick during the streams. Yeah, today it's been quite a challenge. So we'll be raffling the mascara. Oh, we're back. Hey, Gibash, can you hear me?
Yep, I can. I did change
Here we go.
The Wi-Fi, and maybe it will become better. Let's hope.
It is. No lag, no nothing. Okay, here we go. So I was telling that usually it does not go like this. Usually there's no things happening. You are not sick. All goes well. So bear with us. And Dr. Yusel, thank you for coming here. Dr. Yusel is the official of the Turkish community, and one of our MACD members reached out to you. Okay, I know who you're speaking about, and I just came to see what's really going on, and I fell in love with your proposal. Thank you. Well, hopefully you can come on Wednesday. I want to explain better on what's happening, and since we'll be all mining all day during that stream, I'm pretty sure that we can cover more on what's the depth and what's more on the background about the Pickaxe Master. So here's an open invitation for you, Dr. Yosel, and everyone that's also in here. So join us on Wednesday to get some lucky mining action going on. And
So
by the way, my name is
unfortunately,
Bruno, and it's Gibish.
oh yeah. So unfortunately, Bruzu75, we did not drop anything.
Ooh, that's not good.
Yeah, so today is really not the luckiest day. So
No.
let's hope that the next time the RNG gods will be more in our favor. And
You know what
right
I
here
say,
we do.
Gibish? We have to get better. I think it's because we're sick. It's like Misty Mountain is also picking up.
Yeah.
Was like,
It might be. It might be. So right here we have a wheel for the open list, and yeah, let me know if when when it's right time to spin.
So this one is for another mining chance, right?
I think for the mask, no.
No, for the mask is for the pickaxe owners.
Oh, it's 37.
Because
all
we
right.
already gave 4 today, so we did have 4 lucky miners on the show. So yeah, I think that we'll raffle the mask and then we'll go off. I feel like we both could use a little bit of rest off the camera because dripping your nose and being on camera, it does not look nice.
Oh, I have a call. So just a second.
No worries. So yeah, we'll be back on Wednesday. And Yutron, thank you for coming. And yeah, join us on Wednesday. I promise you it will be a much, much better stream than today. So before we do this raffle, what I want to say is thank you for being in here. We very appreciate your presence and we appreciate your feedback. We appreciate your comments. And we're very thankful to have you in here. Regarding Animoca topic and Animoca brands, which is the Mochaverse, well, just saying that we are also part of it. We do own one of their NFTs. And if there's something related with the Mochaverse in terms of partnerships that you want to discuss, just make sure that you enter either our Discord server or you go to our Twitter, even on Twitch in here, just send us a DM and we get in touch. We can discuss, we can talk in private for whatever reason maybe. Okay, so for now, we have Mascara, which is an NFT, is this beautiful mask that we're using. It was done by Vox Machina Studios, and he was kind enough to give some of us to raffle to our lucky miners. So let's get it on. We already had one on the last stream, and we had Noble Arcade to win. So if you have won one before, you will not be possibly winning another one again. We want to give it as much as possible to all the winners. So good luck, everyone. And let's give it a go. So that one is for general. It's not for pickaxe owners. You're muted, by the way.
This is the open list for the mask.
No. It's for the pickaxe owners.
Oh, all right. Sorry. So on this wheel should be only the pickaxe owners.
Yes.
Understood. Whoop. So right here, I will start to shuffle, and let's spin.
Let's wait for the cue in the chat. Here we go.
Oh, I see it.
Good luck, everyone.
Oh, Dr. Yusel has a low delay, really low delay.
The suspense. And it does look like it's 322 confirmed. Congratulations, you just got yourself a mascara by Vox Machina Studios. But
Congrats.
if you have not won, do not stress, do not worry, because we'll be making another giveaway on Twitter, and we'll be making another giveaway on Discord. So make sure that you're following both, you're joining both, as we will do another giveaway in both of those. So not is all gone. there's still hope to win one of these beautiful assets. And I would say that it is for today. I do have to get my face off screen as fast as possible because I want to be sneeze comfortable and I want to just take all of this out from my nose. So with this being said, I want to thank you for being in here. I want to thank you for being part of this. And it really warms our hearts to see you every time, to see you in every show. And it really makes us happy to just be together with all of you all of this time. You are our family, you are our community, and we're making this game to be played by you. So if you always or anytime you feel that you have any suggestion that this game could have or could be implemented, make sure you throw it our way. I would say most of the times that we get suggestions, we do implement though. So make sure you keep sending them. For now, it's everything that we have to give. We'll be back on Wednesday and we'll be back soon. Gibbons, do you want to say something before we go?
Of course, of course. Thank you everyone for being here. We really, truly appreciate this and we're here for you. And just, yeah, thank you that you're here. It makes us happy, makes us smile. And let's see on Wednesdays to mine some treasures. Yeah, treasures or rewards and all of the shiny things.
So everyone, stay tuned. See you on Wednesday. We will see who's streaming the Sandbox and we will be raiding. But for now, this is it. See you on Wednesday. Goodbye. No trailer. Usually
no
this is like wow, everything like
no worries.
Connected. No trailer for today.
3, 2, 1, and let's go.
In ancient times, the secret mountain was sealed by the dwarf deities with 5 powerful.
Let's skip that boring part and let's dig into business. I need your help.
Hey, where am I? This is a bit different from what I visited earlier.
Hey, come here quick.
Oh, me?
Yes, you.
How dare you to interrupt my story? I am the mountain.
Well, as I was saying, this is the Misty Mountain and has 2 things about it. One, it's filled with golds and diamonds. And there is some kind of weird magic.
What was the last part?
Instead, you can mine any dwarf streams, and all you need is a pickaxe.
Any dwarf streams?